Hello and welcome back to the Runaway American UK edition. It is your girl Kelly, and today we are going to be reacting to Clarkson Making Fun of Americans, compilation number 1. I just watched his documentary on the Victoria Cross. It was wonderful. So I definitely think that this man probably knows a lot of what he's talking about. He does his research, it would seem. So I'm sure everything that he is making fun of Americans about is quite true. So let's dive into this and see what my thoughts are as an American. Do I agree with what he says? Do I not? Do I feel extremely hurt? Or am I totally fine with it? Let's dive in.
And if this were America, it would be full of people doing whatever it is they do. Incest, mostly. God, Florida's awful.
I'm from Florida. I'm sorry. To be fair, everyone hates Florida, even in the United States. Like, in the US, they have like a thing of like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen this, but Florida man. Like, it's just literally Florida man does this, Florida man does that, because it's that crazy that Florida needs its own like tagline, because there's not a lot to do, so we just make up our own crazy shit. Until Disney came, there was literally nothing.
Nasty insects, old people, fat people, a lot of people who all offer you cheese. You want cheese with that? You want cheese with that? And then shoot you. It also says it has a completely flat belly. The only thing in America that has.
Yeah, good news for rural inbreds this week. Humour, the people who make those enormous pseudo-military off-roaders, you know.
Okay, also, side note, my family had a Hummer. My dad bought one when I was like 13. Don't blame me for that. I wasn't party to that. I was 13, so I was excited for one because they were like massive and cool, but yeah, don't blame me for that one. We only had it for a year because my mom hated that damn thing.
Humour, the people who make those enormous pseudo-military off-roaders, you know, this sort of thing, they have come out with a new range of aftershave and smelly stuff. There it is, Humour.
Yes, I remember that.
Name that springs. Would you have a look at that? There you go.
I remember Hummer.
When you open the top, listen to the sound.
Yes, exactly. Oh, to
Guaranteed not to repel your sister.
Yes.
Well, you say it was a holiday, but actually it was a fly-drive holiday, so it wasn't a holiday at all, because, of course, you get to the car hire desk, and there's the gormless man with the spiky hair, and he types War and Peace into his computer for 16 hours, and then he doesn't know where England is, and he steals your driving licence, and then he directs you to a car park where your car isn't. You see, the problem is that the Americans aren't good on colours, and so you pay a fortune for the damn thing, and they say you can have it in red, white, black, yellow, or blue. What do we think?
Steady. It's only just quickly, okay? News from America, land of the free. They've announced in Florida that it's now legal. That's legal for bikers to ride their motorcycles without a crash helmet, as long as they can prove they've got $10,000 worth of health insurance. Well, that's just stupid. Apart from anything else, what's the point of insuring Americans' head? There's nothing in it.
Yes, Miami, home to all the most successful drug dealers, this year's Mr. Big Mac, and Silicon Valley. All very glamorous. I was in America a couple of years ago filming. This took place in Texas, which is the biggest car dealership in the world. The frontage is a mile long. And I said to the guy who owned it, "What do you sell here?" And he went, "We sell a lot." And he mispronounced every single one. Hyundai, Mitsubishi, Toyota, Nissan, Jaguar.
Oh my God, it sounds just like my family. On my mother's side, they're all from Alabama. 100%. That's a great impression of the...
BMW. Every
100% of them.
was wrong.
BMW. That's so them.
I prefer Hyundai.
The Americans are very bad at some things. They can't say aluminium, and they can't win a war without our help, but... The Moroso Motorsports Park is unusual in America because it has left-handed turns and some which go right as well. Perhaps that's why it was deserted, too complicated for the colonials. Or maybe everyone had been murdered. Some say that he's a CIA experiment that went wrong, and that he only eats cheese. All we know is he's not the Stig, but he is the Stig's American cousin.
Been murdered. they've all been murdered.
Big stick!
The Corvette enthusiast in America is quite...
Heavy.
Yes, they're bigger gentlemen, are they not?
Big boned.
Well, one of them visited the museum this week, and this happened. Mania, and we said a couple of years ago that this is the best road in the world. However, many Americans say, and they do tend to know everything, that AK's down here in M16.
Shut up.
And a vote Republican flyer.
American.
You're American?
Oh.
You can't be, you're nowhere near fat enough.
Peter Hemi V8.
And it'll be rubbish.
Dude, the fat thing. Like, yes, I get it. We're fat. I'm fat. I understand it. We're all fat. We get it.
How do you possibly know? You haven't driven it, they haven't built it yet.
Because it's American. All American cars are rubbish. I was over there the other day and I drove that Chrysler 300C SRT8. You know, that thing?
Yes.
Appalling in every way.
Wow.
Remind me, who were the last 4 teams in the World Cup? All European. Women's finalists at Wimbledon, both European. Men's finalists, both European. Everything anyone ever does in any walk of life is done better by Europeans, and it's the same with cars.
Granted, apart from with American muscle cars, which only the Americans
Why would you
understand.
want an American muscle?
They're excited.
It's
You've got
rubbish! It's like a
Rubbish!
Right.
If you're thinking of coming to America, this is what it's like. You got your Comfort Inn, you got your Best Western, you got your Red Lobster where you eat. Everybody's very fat, everybody's very stupid, and everybody's very rude. It's not the holiday program.
Besides that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Besides, like, everyone's fat, everyone's rude, everyone's stupid. Also, there's like a Comfort Suites, a Holiday Inn, and a Red Lobster. Don't forget the Walmart, though. There's also always a Walmart and a McDonald's, like, near you.
Been filming in America, am I right?
Oh, yes, and I went to America a lot, and I had loads of things to tell you about America, and then I got there, and everybody backstage is American.
Well,
so it's a lovely place.
Well, no. You see, I'm going to see whether you have... Yeah. So when you meet Americans, because you're not a fan of America, are you? Or American culture?
No.
No.
I don't know, actually, because as you well know, and I'm sure anyone who's been to America knows, it's when you get to that Mr. Big Mac who's running the immigration desk, and you know you can't be funny, you can't be cheeky, you have to, because you know that he's going to send you to the back of the queue.
Well, this changes.
Yeah.
So we've got, in America, this is very literal in America.
Yeah. Well, they don't have anyone speaking other languages there, which is why American cars always have the words for what it is written on it on the switches.
Oh, right,
It says cigarette lighter, horn, light. Whereas everywhere else in the world where there are other languages,
they know what
it's
it is.
symbols.
Yeah.
That's just how stupid they are.
It takes a lot because a lot of Americans don't even know how to read. So honestly, the fact that they can read "Don't Walk and Walk," impressive. Just gonna say that. Impressive. My mom taught 4th grade. Like, over half of them didn't know how to read. So
It's like, they call glasses, or spectacles, eyeglasses. They have to specify where they go on your face.
No, but every other word is wrong. I mean, vest, no.
No.
Pants,
No.
no. And when it gets to cars, sedan, hood, fender, freeway, interstate, sidewalk,
trunk.
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 Trunk
I
is
like.
on the front of an elephant, not the back of a saloon car, but they have no idea. Gas. Gas. They call a liquid gas.
I always thought that was
There
weird
are
as well,
other
though.
examples of this Americanness too. For instance, in most cars, all the buttons have symbols on them, so you know what everything does. But in this, everything's written in English. Because, of course, the whole world speaks English, doesn't it? To someone at Cadillac came across what in America is a very rare book called an atlas.
It's a rare
In it,
book.
They found many strange and exotic places that weren't America.
What?
And one of these places was a continent called Europe. And in Europe, they found a country called Germany. And in Germany, they found something called the Nürburgring. And nor is it the fact that if you buy an American car, you're going to have to commit acts of love with your cousin. And the whole space frame is made from aluminum. Whatever that is.
Incest hasn't been big for years.
System is showing the fast food icons.
Only in Appalachia.
First thing it goes to, the default setting, fast food. How American is that? It can't find London, can't find France, but it'll find you a burger. Iraqi restaurants. Well, that shut her up. South. It is. It's Christian,
Jesus.
short hair. They don't like communists.
They don't like communists.
Efficiency. I honestly believe that in certain parts of America now, people have started to mate with vegetables. What they'll do is they'll strip out all the interior carpets, radio, and that saves £40, or which in America is lunch, isn't it?
Who said Hummer?
Mike, you're thinking.
No, they're consistently ugly across their range of one car.
And they're designed by Americans who have the aesthetic ability of giraffes.
Which means 0 to 60 will be under 4 seconds.
And the best thing is it makes you 27% more attractive to your sister.
Why would the South Koreans nuke Hammersmith?
They use American guidance systems.
No, look, we're going off topic again.
It's basically underneath. It's a Mercedes SLK. It was designed by a British
My dad also had that.
and it's been built in Germany. So that's a car for America to be proud of.
Really, really safe car if you crash it. Apparently not. Here is one that's been crashed, and that doesn't look...
Oh, that's run into an American's buttock.
Oh my god.
My burger!
You can
He's
see
dropped his styrofoam coal. Oh, hell, I've gone and run into my wife. One of her cheeks has done that
It's
to the
a
front of my
mess.
car.
That's a mess.
No, it's can you play rugby in it?
Rugby.
Yeah, no, rugby. It's, if you're watching in America, rugby's a bit like American football, only it's played by men. So really, we do have 2 Top Gear top tips for you tonight. 1, yes, you can buy rather than rent, and 2, don't go to America.
Better advice now than it used to be, even. Like, it's now even better advice. Don't go. Like, yeah, don't go. And a lot of people comment on my videos, apparently, who don't know. I'm called the Runaway American because I left America. Like, I don't live there anymore, which is why I feel the need to make fun of it as much as I do, because I'm just like, haha, I escaped. I feel like if I was there, I would just be in an existential dread constantly, so I wouldn't really feel the need to make these videos. It would just be more of like a panic constantly. So yeah, do I agree with everything he said? I mean, nothing was technically wrong. Like, we are fat, I'm fat, so I understand his reasoning on that. Like, as far as like his build goes, like, my dad's thinner than him, so that's like, it's not, that's like one where I'm kind of just like, whatever. It's like, you got like he has like a tiny bit of like the belly that hangs over the like the jeans. My dad is the same thing because he drinks a shit ton of beer, so if he didn't, he'd weigh nothing. So I think that's, yeah, like, but yes, are we overwhelmingly more fat than the rest of the nation? Absolutely. That's partially because like we have like serving sizes 3 times the size of anywhere else in the world. Let's see, what else did he say? He loved to talk about how we love to sleep with our siblings, our parents. Incest is quite large, apparently. I've never encountered incest. I mean, I've definitely seen incest in like a documentary or a video or something. Never encountered it in real life. I don't think it's quite as common as maybe it's made out to be. I feel like movies probably like Kissing Cousins and stuff like that maybe don't help our cause quite that well. But yeah, not a big thing, at least from where I'm standing. I don't know that incest is huge, but fun to make fun of, I'm sure. Stupidity is definitely one that I will not argue with, because you guys hear constantly on this channel that I talk about how, I'm not going to say all Americans are stupid. I will say most of them are probably quite ignorant, but that's, some of them are quite fine being ignorant, and then others are just like too ignorant to know they're ignorant, right? What else did he say? He was quite adamant that our like the things available to us are quite sad. Basically, there's like a Comfort Inn, there's a Red Lobster. Every city is the exact same. I was like talking to my friend the other day, and she was saying how like, and this was, we were having like quite an argument about it, but she was basically saying how you could go to like all 50 states and it's like basically being in another country or something. And people that come to the US like have said that. And I'm like, what people? Because I've never heard it. Because when you go to a state in the United States, whether it's Arizona or New Mexico or Florida or Mississippi, like you are going to encounter basically the same things. Will you find a Walmart in that state? 100%. Will you find a Target in that state? 100%. Will there be Starbucks on every street? Will there be McDonald's on every street? Will there be a Comfort Inn, a Holiday Inn, a Marriott, a Hilton? Absolutely. It's the exact same. Yes, the people that are talking may speak with a slightly different language, like a slightly different accent. That's basically about it. Like like depending on which city you're going to, maybe yes, the person you're going to talk to is definitely smarter than in another city. Like I was going to say, like if you're going to Massachusetts, you're probably going to encounter quite a few people who are going to be able to hold an intelligent conversation with you. If you're going to bits of the South that are rural and extremely, I don't know, like there's just nothing there, don't expect to have a intelligent conversation and don't expect to talk about anything that's going to raise your blood pressure, because it will extremely. So yeah, with my friend, I was like, we'll agree to disagree, because I definitely don't think it's anywhere near the same thing. To say that it's like a country, it's the same as like a country going to a different country or something. It's just not even close. As far as, especially in Europe and things like that, architecture is so very different. In the US, like again, all of our buildings, basically with the exception of slightly few cities, are filled with the exact same buildings, and they build the exact same buildings ever. You know what I'm saying? Like our McDonald's in one city is going to look exactly the same as a McDonald's in another city. However, when I go to Europe, even the McDonald's or something is put into like this grand old building, or like in another place it's put into like a extremely cool like train station or something. You know what I'm saying? Like these buildings are fantastic and gorgeous, and they have frescoes on the ceilings. I'm not gonna say McDonald's does. I've been to a Starbucks that had like frescoes on the ceilings though and stuff, and had extremely beautiful woodworking all around. So I don't believe he's wrong. Again, most of the things he said, with the exception of incest, I agree with. The incest, I'm like, I think that's just a stereotype, but it's a funny one. It is a funny one. It makes me laugh. I said it the other day. I was like, sister, cousin, mother, brother. Like we like, it's all, where do you find your future husband? At the family reunion. And I do like to say that to my mom constantly, because she is from the South, so I find it funny. She may not, but I find it hilarious. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all to my UK family. I enjoy talking with you every day. And please leave a comment of what you want me to react to next. Bye-bye.